There's one gun left. A gun that everybody seems to hate. Too hard to control. It's not my problem, because this bad boy is the best gun in the game. Won't be. As fun as playing solos is, we are going to definitively... Oh, I forgot to get back on rank. All the guns in Super People. Oh, here we go. So, for this ranking, here's what we're going to do. In Super People, when you start the game, you get a gun along with your class. That gun is pretty much the best gun that you should always use. There are some exceptions, but pretty much every time that's the gun you should be using. So for the purposes of this ranking, we're going to forget about all that. We're going to imagine that you're a sniper, and unless we're ranking snipers, you get it. Like, you're a sniper and you're trying to choose between AR, SMG, or you're Gatling and you're trying to choose between DMR and sniper, whatever. You guys understand. You guys get what we're doing here. So, we're going to start with the hot takes, okay? Uzi. D. I have to. I mean, okay, here's the thing. SMGs in general are garbage at early level. If you got a gray SMG and you're shooting against gray armor, for some reason, they're just like Nerf guns. I think the best SMG in the game is Vector. We'll put it B tier. Now again, if you get Vector, you're a Seeker, you get Vector, it's S tier. Vector's great. Vector's awesome. But if you don't need the Vector's pretty bad. And the Uzi's even worse. Uzi is so loud. Like, that's honestly, it's probably C, but because it's so loud, we're going to keep it D. The other two, we're going to put C. So MP5 is going to go into C, and the Imp going to go into C. Vector, B tier. That's my opinion, but I'm right. And screw you. Anyway, next, okay? Gays and nays? We'll do DMRs. Oh wait, one more SMG. PPSH. PPSH is S tier. Or is it A tier? Oh shoot. I'm gonna leave it A tier just because you can't put a sight on it. Put a sight on it, be S tier. Next, now we're gonna do DMRs, okay? Let's start with my least favorite, the M1. I think the M1 is a little slept on. I still hate it of the three, to be clear, but my opinion, it's B. Maybe other people who like it, they can put it A. The problem is, Mini, S tier. See, the problem with the M1 is you can't do what you can do with the Mini, which is spam it. You just mash that left click button and you can actually control it. And even if you're some goated player and you can control the M1, you only get 8 bullets. And then you're out. It does hit the head really, really hard, though, and that's really nice. So, you know, whatever you want. SK is like A+. SK's great. It's just a little bit harder to control than the Mini. But the Mini, so good. Now it's time for shotguns. I'm going to organize my hair real quick. Double barrel, D tier. Double barrel's garbage. The double barrel's only good if you're shotgun master and you're level 27, because then you get like good damage on it and you get the 3 shells instead of the 2. I don't know how that works with a double barrel, but that's the only way the double barrel is good. But in this instance, obviously, we're pretending that there's no classes. You're just some normal PUBG character picking up one of these guns. Double barrel's worst gun in the game. Uncontested. S12. S12's good if you land on it and a choke and you have like 2 or 3 people around you, because then you just pop off and go ham. So we're going to put it C tier because otherwise it's trash. Its spread is way too wide, so unless you're sticking it down their throat, it's pretty much useless. Hot take. These two, fully kitted, you know, purple or heroic, orange. I'm going to put, we'll start with this guy. I'm going to put him A tier, but up front. The best of the A tiers, you know? He's great. The 870 though, put a choke on it. Put your, can I put it S tier? It's probably not S tier actually. We're going to put it A tier. But it's still, it's so good. Like, you want pump people. If you land on it and you land on a choke, oh, you just one pump people. It's fantastic. You jump, pump. Easy. It's so good. Okay, snipers. Oh, snipers. See, I'm a PUBG. I'm a PUBG guy, and so this hurts a lot. Actually, this hurts a lot. But I got to do it because the canine, my baby, it's got to be C. Not as bad as the S12 though. But like, you can only shoot it once every 2 or 3 seconds, right? You pop and then you have to go back and bolt it, and you scope back in, and they're gone by then. And you're only hitting them in the head for 90 anyway. So is it that good? Unless it's your gun, unless you have sniper buffs. Not really. The X40, little bit better. Just because it has that extra damage. You still have to do the same thing. You have to like bolt it. And this one, yeah, it takes longer to load because you got to put like the single shell in, unless you have the extended mag. Big brain. But it's a little bit better because it can do more damage. So I'm going to put a B tier. Do I think it's better than the M1? Nah, probably not. Organize that after this. But, okay. Our top 6. Our final 6, not our top 6. Our final 6. This is where we get into the meat and potatoes. What should we start with? Okay, here. M16. See, I was going to hot take this. And if this was still in the final beta, I would hot take this, but they did something to it. And it's not good anymore. The time between bursts in the M16 is bad. If this is final beta, I'd probably put it somewhere up here in A tier. I think I'm going to put it in B tier. I'd still take it over any SMG, except for the Vector. But, AK. We'll put it a little bit better. Still B tier though. It's just like, shit's too slow. It's too hard to control. It's mid. It's mid. It's fine. Scar, I do love me a Scar. You got to get the extended mag with it because those 20 bolts will get you every time. We're going to put it A tier. Okay. Our top 3. Final 3. Why do I keep saying top 3? Final 3. You guys know anything about me, you already know where this is going. F2000? It's S tier, baby. It's so good. The M4? It's S tier, baby. It's so good. There's one gun left. A gun that everybody seems to hate. A gun that you can put an 8X on, an AR that you can put an 8X on that everybody seems to hate. Too hard to control. Learn how to control your f***ing guns then. It's not my problem. Because this bad boy, it's the best gun in the game. Whoop. Best gun in the game. Quote me. I said what I said. This is the definitive tier list. It is my opinion. But I'm right. Let's go through it real quick. G3. Mini. F2000. M4. M4's better. Not by much, but it is better. A tier. RH70. 1887. 1887 got to drop a little bit. Scar. Way better than that. Scar's almost S tier. Scar's so good. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Scar. Almost S tier. It's so good. PPSH. We'll keep it middle A. We'll keep it middle A. 870 though. That's where it's at. PPSH. I did that. SK. So good. 1887. We may need to drop this guy actually. They're basically the same. They're basically identical. I think this one does just a hair less damage. And it's got that animation that people don't like. I love it. It like flips around. It's great. Yeah, we're going to drop it. B. Top of B. It's got to be Vector. 1887. AK. M1. X40. M16. I'm going to drop AK back. Does that look right? Nah, that doesn't look right. Got to think about use cases, right? It's like, do I take an AK or do I take an M1? Well, it depends. Secondary or primary? Obviously, not going to use an M1 for your primary. I can use an AK for your secondary. So it all kind of depends. So their positions don't really matter together. But middle B tier. They're mid. They're mid. It's fine. M16, bottom of B. I like that. I like that. MP5, ump. Yeah, I like that. We'll leave it there. K9. Hurts me to put it there. Hurts my soul. S12. Uzi. Double barrel. Uzi's like D+. Double barrel's in like a league of its own. It's garbage. It's trash. Nobody likes it. We should like it. It's unlovable. Is what it is. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Let me know down in the comments. What's your favorite gun in this? Mine's G3. I love that gun. So good. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.